Okay, we will figure out something, trust me guys. We will do like super presentation without any slides. And we will draw with one nose like last time. Trust me, it will be interesting. So, welcome to the last session. Yay! We have a lot of people here. Yeah, please stay with us. Why are you going? No, hey, stay with us. Come on. I'm just kidding. So, once again, my name is Jevgenijus Vinochodovas. I'm originally from Baltics. I'm owner of and founder of a super company, Albars. We have trainings, we have consulting on all other stuff. We are Microsoft vendors, Microsoft partners, and a lot of stuff we're doing with Microsoft, and so on, so on, so on. So what's about you? You're IT pro guys, no developers here. No? We love developers. I will turn the camera. We love developers, but not in this case. Okay, so no developers here. Yes, we're good. And what we will talk about is System Center. 2012, Series Pack 1 for System Center, and for sure about clouds. In previous session, I was talking about software as a service, yes? Today, right now, we will speak about platform as a service and infrastructure as a service, yes? Okay. So, we will try to do something with slides, but it's not easy. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're just relaxing, yeah? We are preparing for a huge evening today. Okay, guys, so anyone can help me with System Center products? I will start. Configuration Manager. Operation Manager, nice. What's happening? This is not as a team. I don't know what's happened here. What? Virtual Machine Manager, nice. The last session, it's okay. I will try to. Come on. DPM, Data Protection Manager, nice stuff, cool stuff. Why is Dying doing that? What? Oh, I hope. Just stay right there. Okay, Virtual Machine Manager, Configuration Manager, Data Protection Manager, nice. Why you leaving? Come on. Data Protection Manager, Service Manager. In what cases where we will use Service Manager? Why we need? What? Help Desk, nice. Another stuff? But you're totally right, dobro. Another stuff? Speaking about clouds, Self-Service Portal. With Service Manager, we will discuss this. Endpoint protection. Endpoint protection. What is that? It's like what? Yes, antivirus solution that comes with, for example, a System Center Configuration Manager. I don't know, guys, really, why it's doing that, but okay. Orchestrator. Previous no like Opalis maybe. What we can do with Orchestrator? Automatization, nice, totally. Anyone using Orchestrator in real world, in real scenarios, in enterprise solutions? No, why? But okay, I will show how it's Orchestrator look like, and after that, trust me, guys, you will want to try it. Unified Installer. Yes, you're totally right, but did you try it? And okay, because you need to realize we are recording. We cannot say like bad words. Yeah, crazy, it's okay. I understand you. Crazy, it's okay. Yeah, it can be tricky. It can be tricky installing with Unified Installer, but in some cases, for example, with demo environment, if you need to create demo sites, testing environment, you can use Unified Installer. Okay, it's just very briefly, but we can close this stuff and go right to the point. Speaking about System Center Configuration Manager and Windows 7. What is cloud? What is private cloud? Guys, help me. Oh, this is our, yeah, it was beautiful, I like it. We'll just use another one. What is private cloud? Just using your words, what you're thinking about. Just, what is private cloud? Okay. Any thoughts about, you didn't even think about how to adopt, for example, some kind of cloud solution, cloud services for your environment? Not at this time, I think, yeah? No. Any tried? Maybe you already tried to use some kind of cloud solution for private cloud, hybrid clouds. Okay. We will change the vision right now. Okay, let's start from why System Center released Service Pack 1. Yes, dobra. The thing is, yeah, for Windows 7, for System Center 2012, it was like necessary to achieve huge improvement from Windows 7. And I will tell you one super secret. System Center Service Pack 1 and Windows 7 2012, they are very close friends. Okay, I will tell you more. They are not just friends. I think they are lovers because they have a huge connection between System Center 2012 and Windows 7. And this is like, okay, but this is a public secret. Okay, the thing is, I will show you the what is cloud solution, what is cloud computing. And what we know, okay, can compute, storage, networking, for example. This is main part. Okay. This is main features in cloud computing. Yes, we'll describe how we can achieve the latest functionality with System Center 2012, Service Pack 1, and Windows 7 2012. Let's start from compute. What compute is? It's a fancy word, I understand, yeah. Let someone say, oh, come on, we have a lot of compute power. What is this? It's like CPU and RAM. That's all, guys, really. It's not like out-of-space technology. That's very fancy words. We have a lot of compute power. Thing is, we have CPU and RAM. Speaking about CPU and RAM, what is virtualization? Just for checking you. I know the stuff. What is virtualization? Yes, I understand. The last session. You want to go home. You want to go party, but only 1 hour. Guys, come on, keep it hard. Only 1 hour. What is virtualization? We can virtualize. Yes, we can want hardware. And on that hardware, we can install, configure, maybe play with several virtual machines. Yeah, several virtual operation systems. Nice. You are not using VMware in your mind? VMware. No, it is Microsoft conference, you know. We don't have here. But you understand me. Okay, yeah, it's like legacy, not so popular like Hyper-V. You can tell me true, doesn't? You're not using Hyper-V maybe? Okay, what a solution you're using for virtualization? Hyper-V finally, thank you, sir. 2 points, oh come on, why? You need to migrate it. We'll see, nobody using VMware? Okay, oh, finally. Okay, Citrix may. What? Yes, totally agree with you. Independent task. It's not like Holy War. I'm not thinking right now. It totally depends on task. Okay, maybe Citrix. No? Did you try it? Xen server? Yeah. So anyhow, we all know what is hypervisor. Yes. What is hypervisor? Virtualization, yeah. Hypervisor, what is it? Come on, guys. No. Virtualization, yes. So it's like, yeah, it's like software. Yeah, actually it's software. We have, look, we have here, for example, layer, our hardware level, yes? This is our hardware. It's actually hardware, CPU, RAM, supercomputers. For example, like this. This is a almost private cloud here we have with 2 notebooks. And another layer we have, this is hypervisor. Yes, hypervisor. And after that, we can create virtual machines. It's not out of space technology, it's no rocket science, yes? It's like OS, main OS, yes? And we can create guest OS. OS 1, OS 2, and so on. Yes, this is, it can be, this hypervisor can be, for example, from VMware, it's like monolithic, from Hyper-V, it's like another stuff, and so on, but doesn't matter at this point. Okay, so we can virtualize. Another question, what about storage? How to virtualize storage? Virtualize storage. Okay, I will give you tips and tricks. It's like Windows 2012. Windows 2012. Think about storage. We know how to virtualize CPU and RAM hardware. Yes, but once again, speaking about storage, how to virtualize storage. Come on, guys. I think it was a lot of sessions today and yesterday about Windows Server 2012. Yes. Oh, come on, SMP3, oh, very close to here, yeah. SMP3, anyway, you can create storage spaces, yeah, storage spaces. What is this? Very briefly, I understand it was, we have, for example, you have, I don't know, first hard, another hard, another hard, another hard drive. Yes, this is storage 1. We have, for example, another storage, yeah, storage 2. Thing is that we can create a super storage and give that storage to our Windows server. Yes? For example, we have here 10 gigabytes. Okay. 10 gigabytes. 10 gigabytes. Yeah, we can create some super space and give it to Windows Server 2012. And we will have, for example, 20 gigabytes. Yes? You know this stuff, yes? How to create that. SCSI, yes, doesn't matter. Yeah, I totally understand. It can be tricky, for example, if we creating some cluster solutions and so on, we need to check the situation about can we use iSCSI, in what cases we can use iSCSI, in what cases it's necessary to have a SCSI connection and so on, speaking about clustering. But I think our main goal here is to create a vision. How to adopt Service Pack 1, Windows Server 2012, and clouds. Okay, so this is it. We have 20 gigabytes of storage. It's like storage virtualization, almost. What about networking? Speaking about how to virtualize a network out of space technologies. Come on, guys. VLANs is okay, but it's in previous days, like 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Yeah, okay, we can use VLAN, but you're right, Dobra, you're right. Private VLANs, okay, but it's all technology. What? Yes, you're good today. I will buy you a beer. Yeah, good. Because I don't have any prizes. I don't know why. I can give you my pen, but you're right. Virtual switches, okay. In that direction, you're totally right. We have networking, yes. Okay, we'll create some kind of networks. And let's imagine that we have a switch, normal switch 1, okay. And we create several virtual switches, virtual networking, yes? Virtuals, okay, not just virtual, super virtual network. Super virtual network 1. Another super virtual network tier. Auto space technology. Oh, I'm good. You know, you like? I can paint you if you want this super drawings. If you okay, thing is, and we will show, and I will show. We will speak about right now about networking stuff. How to, for example, we have one task, the simple task, and we can go to PowerPoint slides, I think. Simple task is, you like cloud service providers? You know what is cloud service provider? Yes? It's like internet service provider, come on. It's some companies, when company A, company B, comes to your data center and said, can you host my virtual machine? Okay, it's not like IT homeless guys that you say, okay, can you host my virtual machines? I will live in your data center for 10 days, please. No, they pay you money. They want to host one virtual machine, several virtual machines. It's understandable task. I think it's no outer space technology. Yes. Maybe your company is already cloud service providers. Now, maybe it's secret. Okay, don't tell me, because as far as I understand, it's necessary after. If you tell me, you need to kill me. Don't tell me. Okay. So another stuff is compute. Yes, I was right. This compute, virtual CPU, RAM. We have a storage. We have a network. Okay. Another problem. And from company A, it's necessary to bring machine to your data center with this IP address. Come on, it's mandatory. They cannot change it. In what cases they cannot change IP address of virtual machine? You need to realize you have data center. The company is, I don't know, outside of your building, outside of your company, outside of your country. They want, please host virtual machine with this IP address. And our environment on premises, on company premises, want to connect using this IP address to your data center, out of space. Yeah. How it can be done? What? No problem. Yes, no problem. But company B comes to you and said, I need to host virtual machine with the same IP address. Okay, no problem. You was right, dobra. Dylan. No, it's not. Yeah, it's okay. We understand. We can create a site-to-site VPN, but it's okay. No, we need to understand the goal. The problem is, okay, the situation is understandable. Company A with the same virtual machine with the same IP address, company B virtual machine and the same IP address. Okay. So once again, how to perform that? In previous days, it was VLAN. Yes, no problem. You can separate machines with VLAN, create a super technology with networking and so on, so on, so on. Okay, yeah, good. Except for one thing. Look, this is cloud. Yes, maybe you have a dynamic data center. For example, geo-clustering. In Bratislava, you have data center. I don't know, in other town. Košice! Thank you very much. Yeah. In Košice, you have another part of your data center. Yes? And in one day, this virtual machine was necessary to migrate, live migrate to another data center in Košice. So, how situation will be like with VLANs? I will tell you. You need to call to Košice and say, guys, I will migrate virtual machine in your data center. Please create a VLAN. Please provide some kind of networking stuff and so on, so on, so on. Yes, because VLAN is not going with virtual machine there. I will show you another way how to perform that. And the way is Windows Server 2012. Network virtualization. So, compute, hypervisor, networking, storage stuff. Yes, we saw about that. Lot of protocols and lot of stuff comes with Windows Server 2012. And the coolest stuff, network virtualization. Windows Server 2012 enables you to create a agile multi-tenant cloud. What is multi-tenant? Yes, it was our case. Company A, company B, this is tenant. This is our clients. Multi-tenancy, yes? Cloud on top of your existing infrastructure by virtualizing the network. It's like hypervisor in just virtualize. You can virtualize, yes. Network virtualization decouples servers configuration from network configuration. Look, it's like hypervisor. We have hardware, virtual hypervisor, and operation system. It's two separate things. Yes. Let's imagine we have switch, network virtualization, and virtual networks. The same thing. Okay. Virtualization provides better flexibility for cloud hosting providers and so on. Scalability, flexibility, a lot of marketing stuff, and we will describe this. Okay, we need to know several things about CA and PA. What is that? Like customer address and private address. Customer address. Your IP address assigned to your customers. Okay, and provider address, this is your address like a cloud service provider, yeah? And network virtualization, look. We have provider address and customer address. It doesn't matter. Let's see that provider address is normal IP address, routable IP address, not like this one. Okay, we have two technology that we can create network, we can provide network virtualization. First one is IP rewrite. And another one is super generic routing encapsulation protocol. What is encapsulation? You go into shop, you buy 10 beers. You put that beers to your I don't know how to go, to your backpack, okay? You're going home and put it again at back, yeah? So this is encapsulation, we know that. Okay, we'll just describe what is network and we get here. Look, situation is very simple. We have our super server. In our case, this is server 1 and server 2. And we have several virtual machines. This is server 1, server 2, and blue team and red team. For example, this virtual machine from company A and this virtual machine from company A. Two virtual machines, two separate data centers. This is for Bratislava, this is in Košice. Thank you. Another team, another client. We have client B is the red team, yes? And client B, another virtual machine. The thing is that, okay, in never client A and client B will communicate with each other. It's like forbidden. It needs to be forbidden. Because they totally separate companies, they're not having business together, and so on and so on. But client A needs to communicate with client A2. These our several machines need to communicate with each other. It's an understandable task, yeah? So we're going to client B so far. And thing is, look, we have here is like public IP address. Don't look at the IP address. Think you need. We have provider address, and customer address. Let's imagine the situation. What is GRVK? What is that? We're doing like encapsulation. In our case, it's very simple. Look, if this machine wants to communicate with this machine, and it's allowed to do that, we cannot communicate with this, with this machine. Oh, sorry again. So look, we go into our host server. This is it, yes? We have host IP address, It's routable IP addresses. Okay. It's routable IP addresses, yeah? And someone can help me. What is this? Let's imagine it's like VLAN number. So, during the creation of network virtualizer, during the creation of virtual networking, we will create subnet, virtual subnet ID. The numbers here is totally random. And you will say, okay, this virtual machine, this one, this virtual machine, you will assign this virtual machine with this virtual subnet ID, and you will assign, for example, this virtual machine with this virtual subnet ID. That's all. It's very simple stuff and very simple theory part. The packets go to host, the host encapsulates that, going to another host, and then the back again. That's all. Yes, yeah, it's with IP situation we will speak about later, but in this case, look, the thing is, you need to realize it's like VLAN, but in a better way. And the problem is, for example, we have data center in Bratislava and data center in Košice, and look, if you migrate your virtual machine to another data center, that ID will come with that virtual machine. You don't need to create any VLANs, you don't need to create anything. That's all. How to enable that? Just a simple question. Yeah, okay, the theory part is perfect. I like it very much. Trust me, guys, I like it. Oh, come on, out of space. Because, it's like hybrid environments. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where your virtual machine is living. It's situated living. You always have that ID, and you can migrate to another data center. You can migrate to another hoster. Doesn't matter if you have it. Appropriate connection. How to enable that? No, no. With PowerShell. Yes, it's PowerShell, baby, PowerShell. Okay. And why am I telling you all this super theory part? Because you need to realize, without some software, without some super components, you need to create, using PowerShell, and enable network virtualization here, enable network virtualization on network adapter here, create a subnet ID, assign this virtual machine to subnet ID, create subnet ID here, assign this virtual machine to, come on. It's got to be a better way. Yeah, for sure, virtual machine manager, come on guys, with service pack 1. And it was like not evolution, it was revolution part, because that now, at this moment, you don't need to create some kind of super PowerShell scripts. Yeah, but your virtual machine manager will help you. Will help you with this. Okay, we will see where we can find that kind of stuff. And another way, don't forget, is like what? IP rewrite. Look, what's the changes? Because we have here private provider address, client address. It's not a big deal. In IP rewrite technology, look, feel the difference. Feel the difference. Yes, we have server 1, private address, provider address, and provider address. Technology goes like this. It's like, I think it's like that in some cases. Because if we have one virtual machine, it's necessary to assign provider address to our virtual. Yes. So how many virtual machines we have? For example, 10. It's necessary for us to have a 10 provider address. Pluses, minuses, pros and cons in this technology and this technology. We can discuss it right now. What are you thinking about? Speaking of, okay, I will start with IP rewrite. Speaking about IP rewrite, I think it's faster. Because now some kind of super thinking about that, just use that IP address, go. Yes, you don't do anything. You use it. Yes. You have IP address, go to provider address, and you're free to go. Connection. In other case, look, it's not flexible. Because you have a lot of IP, you need to have a lot of IP addresses, so on. What about this one? I cannot say this is like some kind of slower and so on. I don't know, maybe. But the thing is, this is flexible stuff. And this protocol, let's just imagine, that we will have some kind of devices, hardware switches, that support that protocol out of space. Have hardware switch and virtual stuff with this protocol. This is the future, guys, really. This is the future. And, okay, so, you know this. Do you like it? Finally, okay. Okay, next one. Let's see it. This guy. Okay. So we have here super server. You see it? Yes, okay. We'll connect to Virtual Machine Manager. This Virtual Machine Manager with Service Pack 1. Any experience with Virtual Machine Manager before? Yes? You know what this looks like, yeah, guys? Okay. Let's start from Fabric, and let's start from the stuff like compute, storage, and networking. Yes? Fabric. Okay, we just go. Okay. This is it. It's very simple. Compute, network, storage. This is our service. Let's measure that compute. Let's start from networking sync, yeah? This last one. Okay, look. If you try to use Virtual Machine Manager before Service Pack 1, you can feel the difference. What kind of difference we have here? Maybe someone help me, guys. Come on. I'm old to start this. Okay, guys. Logical network, MAC address pools, load balances, and VIP templates. It was before. Right here, we have switch extension manager, logical switches, native ports, port classification, and gateways. If you're good enough in VMware, I would try to delete this. Okay, if you're good enough in that technology, you know what is standard port and all other stuff, yes? Distributed switch, standard switch, yeah? Okay. So it's like it will be like very similar to you. But one question, what is extensions? Virtual switch extensions. What is that? Hyper-V, the last version, super version of Hyper-V, the latest one. Look, just Windows 8, just Windows 8. We have here, you know, we can perform virtualization with this stuff, except for one thing. You know what the second layer address translation? Slot. With my pronunciation, that it can be tricky. Slot, you know what it is, yeah? Okay, good for you. So we have here extensions. We will go with, where is it? Zoom it. We have here extensions. Monitoring and filtering. It's new stuff, totally new stuff. And maybe if you're familiar with VMware technologies like what is Nexus switch, Cisco Nexus V1000, I think, yes? Some kind of. You know what it is? It's virtual switch, yeah? Don't forget that Cisco, I think, already released a switch for support that kind of technology for Hyper-V. Okay, the thing is that in previous days, tell me a situation, once again, we will go to super form. Tell me a situation. For example, you have host 1 and host 2. Super switch and virtual machine 1 and virtual machine 2. Super connected, yeah? Okay, we can even go easiest. In this case, this is it. Only one host. How to manage, how to look the situation right here, how to look on traffic between that machines, between this machine and this machine. They communicate with each other, how to monitor traffic, how to capture the traffic, and so on and so on. Because in some cases it's necessary for us. Let's imagine we have, this is company A first machine, this is company A second machine. We cannot connect to that machine with administrative rights. It is not our machines, it's understandable. You can try to call it, please, Mr. Administrator of company A, can you give me an admin account? I will connect to your machine and just look. No, really, trust me, I will just look at the situation on networking because it's some kind of suspicious activities coming here. I think it's mission impossible. In previous days, even if you're administrator here, in previous days, you can watch the traffic, you can look the traffic only here. Only direct on virtual machines. That's all. This is bad. Using using extensions, right here we have several layers. It's like OSI model, you know, OSI model. First, second, and 7 layers. Going there, and going upstairs, going downstairs. So let's imagine that one layer we have a monitoring, second layer we have filtering, and the last one we have capturing. Or you can monitoring, capturing, filtering, and so on, so on, so on. This stuff lives right here. You can capture all the traffic and send it to another virtual machine, for example. You can try to use super event extensions. You can try to use ACLs, access control lists, and so on, so on, to manage that switch. This is a huge improvement from Microsoft, trust me, guys. And in this case, we can create a super compete with another virtual hypervisors, you know, with another vendors of virtualization. Because in previous days, it's impossible for example, from Hyper-V to manage that kind of stuff. And client said, okay, sorry guys, you cannot provide me all the functionality with networks. I will go to Citrix and so on. Hyper-V version 3 is super stuff, and this is extensions, yes? This is extensions. You can configure ports. You can configure profiles. Okay, by default, okay, it's not so good. It's not so, here. By default, we have here this one stuff, yes? What is this? This is like API. If your team, if your company has developers, or you can develop something, using that API, you can configure, you can connect to virtual switch and do the stuff. Or, as always, you can buy something on the market. There are a lot of companies that provide that kind of functionality. You can go to TechEd and I don't remember in what TechEd version it was last year or something. It was a lot of cool presentation about extensions, virtual switching extensions. You just installing software, next, finish, and you can monitor all the traffic that goes here. You can installing something, and you can capture the drive. It's like normal software. Yeah. By default, Microsoft provides only the API. Okay. So in this case, for example, manager, yes, extensions manager, we can create logical switches once again. Native ports profile, very interesting stuff. You can describe, for example, you can create a profile for the port, for virtual port profile, and assign that profile to all the hosts, to all the physical hosts in your environment. Once again, it's very cool stuff if you have, for example, in this case, several hosts, physical hosts in Bratislava, in Košice, yes, I remember, in Košice, and maybe outside of country, and so on, doesn't matter. Okay. Gateway pools classification. Thing is that you can create site-to-site VPN connection and so on, but it's a huge theory part. Yeah, I totally understand it because, you know. Another stuff is storage with Virtual Machine Manager. Look, classification is in pools. What is classification? Oh, we have already gold classification. Thing is that if we provide some kind of super technology to our clients, let's imagine that we have very fast storage. 5-go channel can be done. Okay, 5-go channel. Another stuff is iSCSI. Another stuff is what? SAS, yes? Special Aviation Service. So the thing is that we can connect, that storage can be connected to our super environment, yeah, to our system center. And using some protocols, we can, for example, raw format. Yes, raw format. What is raw format? It's not like divided to LANs. It's not formatted and so on, so on, so. What you know? What is LAN? LAN is LUN. Okay. And for example, we can use this stuff for classification, for classify our storage. In this case, gold. For example, fiber channel, it will be like gold one. Yeah. Another stuff is silver, and so on, so on. And why is that? Because, for example, for your customers comes to you and said, please, I will pay you money, big money, huge one. I want a very fast storage, outer space fast. Okay. You can give him rights to create a LAN in gold storage, yes? Before you need to classify it, yes. Maybe someone already know what is this. I will not pronounce it because, once again, with my pronunciation, it can be tricky, but I will try it. SMIS. Okay. Thing is that, you know what is this? You know what is super protocol you can have? Oh. Okay. Nice. But what is that? And what functionality comes with this technology? Come on. To manage some storage directly from Virtual Machine Manager. For example, someone asks you, please, your customer asks you, please provide us 10 gigabytes of storage. Yes, it's normally because you have super private cloud. Okay. You can give him right to connect, for example, with Virtual Machine Manager. Okay, it can be tricky, but okay. You can give, using that technology, rights to connect to fiber channel, for example, storage, and create that LANs by themselves using that technology. Except for several things. First of all, the problem is with hardware. Because it's necessary to you to have enterprise level hardware. Not all the storage, and these days does know what is this. And we comes to providers, for example. We have two vision. Once again, let's go to, oh, not this presentation. Let's go here. Come on. Situation is very simple. We have, for example, our system center, and you can find the information about that technology on TechNet. You know what's TechNet? This is our main place for information for developers, MSDN. So we can connect, we can search on TechNet, and we can find the information about how to assign storage to Virtual Machine Manager, and we can find some information about embedded or proxy. For example, storage company name is embedded. Storage company name, proxy. Embedded proxy, embedded proxy. What is that? Thing is that if you find a storage that embedded with this protocol, so you can directly manage from Virtual Machine Manager. Directly manage the storage, create a LANs, and so on, so on, so on. If you find that is proxy, it's necessary to install the software that comes with that storage device. It's understandable. Yeah, we're always using storage device, some HP, Hewlett Packard, and so on, so on. Software on some computer. And that computer has to be, it's like forbid to install that software here on Virtual Machine Manager. You need to choose another computer, install that software, and using that computer, that software will be able to manage our storage. So it's like proxy, yes? So this is a very understandable task. It's a list of all supported, once again, list of all supported storage devices. You can find it on TechNet and System Center. Only time we left. 10 minutes, yes? 20, okay. 10 minutes for questions. We need to discuss it, okay. Another stuff. Any questions here? I think it's understandable, yeah? Yes. Yeah. No. It must be separate machine. Yeah. It must be. You cannot install this on Virtual Machine. Yeah, it can be tricky. It can be tricky. You need to plan and design that, and I totally agree with you. That such is life. If you have a lot of money, not a lot of money, you can buy it with embedded stuff. You don't think about high availability in that case. It's understandable, yeah, but yeah. Okay. What's next? We cannot. Oh, come on. What's next, guys? What about application controller? Okay. You know what this application controller is? Let's speak about application control. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose any products of System Center. We can speak about that. Because, it's like, I can speak about that all day. But you will be bored after that, trust me. Come on. What is application controller? Guys, someone help me. Okay, Virtual Machine Manager self-service portal. Okay. It will be like my third question. Why they do that? Tell me. Why they remove self-service portal from Virtual Machine Manager You know, with self-service portal, you can give from your user opportunity to create some kind of virtual machines, yeah, to manage with appropriate rights your virtual machine environments, virtual machine manager, and they somehow remove that self-service portal. I mean Microsoft, and I totally agree with Microsoft. But why? Look, we have SuperWay, we have application controller. I will show you what is. You already saw that, no? You know how it look like. Very fancy stuff. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's by design. A red one. Yeah, it's a feature. Oh, thank you very much. This is a feature. This is not a bag. This is a feature. Thank you very much. Good, dobra. Come on. We need to realize this is only 2 notebooks, but oh, look how it's cool. How cool is that? Again, we have a account with my super company and super password. Go! Sign in. Come on. Thing is that using application control in these days, nowadays, we can manage our on-premises environment. Okay, I can say cloud. Yes, on-premises. Clouds that you can create, that you already created on premises, and Azure subscription, like public clouds. From one point of, I think there is no internet here because I have one subscription to the cloud, especially for this demo environment. Okay. We just leave that application control and we will see. No, we will back for him, yeah? We'll back. Come on, let's do it. Let's go. And once again, on the virtual machine manager, we have virtual machine and services, and we have special cloud. Goals, yes, especially for you. We have special, I was create special for this event. Super cloud. How to do that? To press the button, create a cloud. It's very understandable. Yes, it's hard to do. Okay, we have several servers. Yes, host 1 and server 1 and server 2, and we have Bratislava Cloud. So once again, using application control, I can give users rights to do something with our Bratislava Cloud, and to do something with Azure subscription. You know what is Azure is? Yes, okay, we are good, we are professionals. Nice, dobra. So once again, Mr. Application Controller, please. Okay, thank you very much, thank you. Think is why we have unable to connect, because as I understand we have no connection to internet here. Okay, but think is, look, we have private cloud and we have public cloud. Speaking about private cloud, let's start for private cloud. We all know in this case that, for example, we can give our users like, I don't know, compute power, 8 virtual CPU, 8 of RAM. Okay, storage. How many storage we have? 2. Why is? Okay, no, okay, as you wish. 2 terabyte. And networks. We all know that's cool stuff with network virtualization. Yes. Okay, let's say we have some kind of network. But look, this is the offer to our customers. And I might go here to tell you what they can do with that. Look, once again, you don't give access to customers to server number 1, to server number 2. You just give him resources, pool of resources. And look, thing is, can I create, for example, 8 virtual machines with 1 CPU and 1 gig of RAM? And for example, I don't know, no storage you need to have, yeah, it doesn't matter. Can I do that? Okay. Can I create one huge super machine, the largest one, with 8 virtual CPU, 8 gigabyte of RAM, and 2 terabyte of storage? It's totally nice, yeah, it's totally up to me. And you like IT pros, you can like dynamic data centers, you like private cloud providers, cloud service providers. You can give your customers that kind of stuff using, once again, Virtual Machine Manager, and trust me guys, using Virtual Machine Manager, using System Center products with Service Pack 1 and Windows Server 2012. You just give him a pool of, I don't know, compute, network storage. What he will do, what your customer will do with that pool, for you like for IT Pro, it doesn't matter. He will not call you, please, Mr. Administrator, not like, hey, come on, please, Mr. Administrator, create a virtual machine for us with 1 CPU, 1 gig of RAM, and so on, so on, so on. No. I give you a pool, do whatever you want. You pay us money for that. Do not do anything. You can do it. Right now. And this is the stuff. You can go like pay as you use, pay as you go. Yes, with like Office 365. Because if they use 1 CPU, 1 gig of RAM, and 1 terabyte of data, okay. They will pay only for that. And that stuff can help, for example, with Service Manager. That's okay. And another stuff, look. I have a connection here, yes? And this is my cloud. This is, look, clouds. Okay, look, it's like Bratislava is in my public cloud. And let's imagine that Bratislava, I have 8 gigabyte of RAM, 8 virtual CPU, and so in huge storage. If I running out of resources, but I need to create something, you need to create a virtual machine. Using this application controller, it doesn't matter. I can try to deploy virtual machines, I can try to deploy templates directly to my private cloud, in our case Bratislava, but I can see, okay, we have virtual machines limit here, I have no CPU left, free CPU left. Maybe, in this case, I will use this subscription to Microsoft Azure. Because in Microsoft Azure, you can create virtual machines. It's like infrastructure as a service, almost. Doesn't matter. So that's why Microsoft tell us, please do not use self-service portal from Virtual Machine Manager. Use application control because it's better. It's one place to manage all your subscriptions. It doesn't matter. I can have subscriptions to several hundreds, probably private and public clouds. Doesn't matter. Using this technology. Yes. Virtual machine, I think 0. We can try to deploy something. I don't know. Okay. Bratislava deploy. Select template. We have one template, I think. Yeah, at least one template. It's super line of business application. Come on, why? Please wait. I don't want to wait. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. This is one line of business. And always we will see how many CPUs. Okay. Oh, how cool is that? And I press deploy. That's all. I will not press deploy in this case because I will kill my notebooks with that. Thing is that you can manage. You can deploy services, you can deploy templates, you can deploy whatever you want. What is services? Guys, come on. Think 10 minutes left. Come on, guys. Let's do like hardcore. What is services? We all know what a template is, yes? Templates are already prepared some kind of virtual machine. But services. Come on. Information. Okay. Look, we have super place for that. And we can see services. Okay, yes, okay, maybe yes, as far as I understand, because you can provide. Yeah, but in this case, speaking about virtual machine manager, we can create only private clouds because SQL as a service is public from Azure, yes, but almost the same thing you can create using System Center Virtual Machine Manager and provide to your customers. Almost the same thing. Okay, services, come on guys. Okay. I want to show you guys one thing. Come on. Okay, we will just do is we will go with the machine manager. Yeah, we'll just create a service for as no Bratislava. Hey, come on. Thing is that in this case we can create all from one point we can create several tiers application. What is several tiers application? You're good at SharePoint, for example. Did you go? Yeah, did you go? And for example, in SharePoint deployment, planning, and design, we have front end, line of business, or business logic. Okay, so not line. Business logic is just SharePoint, and back end. What is this? SQL Server. Nice. So. In this case, it's like what? 3 tiers application. Yeah, for sure. We can have one tier. It's like front-end, SQL, and SharePoint on one computer. For demo environment, for small configuration. I don't know. In this case, look, we have 3 tiers. Go. I hope my notebook is not dying with that. Look. I totally understand. We have only 5 minutes, but good. Thing is that we can create a super service and call it like, I don't know, Bratislava in this case, yes? First tier, okay, where is the first tier? This is front end. We can create all and prepare Windows Server 2000 something with Internet Information Service role enabled. You never saw that? No? Really? You saw that, yeah? Okay, I will show. I will just briefly show. Let's talk first tier. We'll okay, it's understandable. Name hardware configuration. Look, guys, nothing super new for you, yes? Because if we're good at hypervisor and Hyper-V, it's understandable. We can create template. We can use template. We can pre-configure how many CPUs, how many RAMs, so on. OS configuration. Look, guys, operation system. We can choose. In this case, we will use standard Windows Server 2012. Identity information, computer name can be do randomly. You can provide it. Admin, you can create. You can provide administrator account right here from Virtual Machine Manager. You don't need to go anywhere. Product key, yeah, for sure. Don't forget to enter the key, yeah, because you know time zone. But the main and interesting feature is here: roles and features. you can enable right here, before installing something, you can enable the role here, and you're good to go. Features domain, and after that, join to domain, and using, for example, these domains, using, for example, admin password, select run as account. In this case, we can do this. You know what is run as account, yes? And application configuration, SQL Server, and so on, you can pre-configure that. For example, speaking about applications, is virtual applications here. What is AppV? Can someone help me? What is AppV? Application virtualization. Come on, guys, answer me, or I will bring not one note again. With my old, very strange drawings. You know, this is like streaming. Yes, okay, we all know this is like streaming. Okay, it's like 10 minutes. So, in conclusion, if you have any questions, and I hope you're going to super party, because why we're here? Yeah, session is good, but we want to have a bowling parties and so on and so on. So if you have any questions, please stand by and we will speak about technologies all night long. Okay, so once again, thank you, and I hope it was informative for you and you're not bored, you're not sleeping. Okay. You're not sleeping and so on. So once again, any questions, please stay by. We will speak about that, and have a nice evening. Bye. My flight tomorrow morning, so I'm flying home, and on Friday morning I'm flying to MVP Summit in Seattle. So have a nice day tomorrow. I hope event is good for you. You have a lot of new stuff. You saw a lot of new stuff with cool presenters, and thank to GOPAS for creating that event, and thank to Andre for inviting me, and bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.